Hey guys, personal defense here with my Smith & Wesson M&P15 Sport. I did a video review on this a little while ago, and I love it. I still love it. I like the look of it. I don't even care that it doesn't have a dust cover. I don't care that it doesn't have a forward assist. It functions fine for me. I have yet to see any dust or whatever accumulate in there, which everybody told me it was going to be bad. But you know what? My Remington 870 doesn't have a dust cover. My pistols don't have dust covers. I don't know. Maybe I'm just an AR newbie, and that's why I think that. Anyway, I've fired maybe 300 rounds through this gun now. Haven't had any problems whatsoever. It functions fine. It's nice and light. I really like it. So I decided maybe it's time to start customizing it. Haven't decided if I'm going to do anything with these grips up here yet. A lot of guys put those 4 Picatinny rails up there and put lights and put 20 pounds of accessories on there. I like how light this gun is, so I think I'm going to keep it kind of bare bones. Maybe if I wanted, I don't know, maybe if I wanted something all tactical style, maybe I would get a different one, Rock River or something. I think for the time being, for now, for this one, I'm going to I want to get one of the EOTech's sights, the holographic ones. And one of the things I want to do is change out this grip. So I'm going to show you today how to do that. It's pretty easy, but I figured I'd make a video on it. And I got this thing right here. Let's see if I can. It's a Mako AG-43 AR-15 grip, and it's called an ergonomic pistol grip. Apparently this is what the Israeli military uses. I don't know. I just like the look of it, and I like the feel of it. And I'm not happy with this one. It's small and just kind of basic. So went ahead and got this. It wasn't that much money. I got it on Amazon. I think it was like 19 bucks or something. And here's what it looks like. You can see it has finger grooves. It's a little bit thicker than the old one. A little more swollen there. And it also has a case down at the bottom here. Let me pop it open. And they said, so you can see when you finally get it open, it has a little compartment here that closes. It's not watertight or anything, but I mean, I've heard some people put extra rounds in there. I guess you could get what, maybe 5 or 6 extra rounds in there. I guess that's essential if you run out of ammo. I mean, you could keep like a brush or some sort of cleaning tools and a rag. Whatever, you could keep something in there. It's just another extra little feature of this grip. So let's get started, and I'll show you how to do this. First things first, there's no magazine in this, obviously, so you want to safety check it. And there's nothing in the chamber there, and the gun is on safe. So we're gonna flip this around here. To do this, you're gonna need a 3/16 Allen wrench. And that's all you're going to need. So if you look down in here, you can almost see it. There's a bolt down there that this Allen key will unscrew. So we'll stick it in there. I don't think I'm getting it. There we go. Okay, you want to be real careful when you're unscrewing this because there's a spring that rests against the selector switch. So when you're unscrewing it, you want to hold it down against the gun like I'm doing here, and just unscrew it. Okay, so I got that unscrewed. So now real carefully we're going to lift up, and I'm keeping my hand around the where it meets the gun, just so that spring doesn't go flying out like it did. Here's the spring here. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, then we'll just get the bolt. There's the bolt. It has a little washer. So here's the old one, and the new one I got. You can see the size difference is pretty great. This just fits my hand better. I didn't really like the way this fit, and I don't really like the feel of this checkering. This is your standard AR-15 grip, so I like the way this looks too, and I like the way it feels. So here's that bolt, and it has a washer on it. We're just going to reuse this. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that spring that came out, and you can see there's a hole right there in the new grip. We're just going to put it in there. It sticks out about that far. And then we're going to carefully place this on the gun, making sure the spring goes back into its hole. Which looks like it did. Open up this compartment. So again, I'm holding it down to hold the spring on, and then I'm going to put the bolt in there. Now this is kind of the tough part because it's not like my Allen key is metallic or is magnetic or anything, but once you kind of get it threaded on there, it screws on. Oh, sorry, that was all out of the camera, but I'm sorry. I just got the bolt threaded on there, screwed on there. So all we're going to do is just tighten this up. And you don't want to, gorilla tighten this, but you want it to be tight. The recoil will knock it loose. And that washer is kind of a locking washer that's in there, so about that tight. And then we'll just kind of look at, make sure it's not in a bind or anything. It looks like it's up against there correctly. We'll check our switch, make sure it's functioning properly. And we're good to go. So just close that. And there's what it looks like with the new grip on there. I prefer this look a lot better than the stock one. And it also, to me, feels better. So I like the way that looks. Pretty simple, pretty easy to do, cheap, and feels a lot better. So just the only thing you got to remember is that spring that's in there resting against the selector switch. So don't unscrew it and rip it off real quick. Just be real careful. Don't lose that spring, and it's a real simple modification. Thanks again for watching.